Hi everyone, welcome back to the channeling series. And today I have a message from the Oracle cards, and it's the solar plexus chakra. All right. So, what's the message for today? Mm, I'm getting a message that whoever lands on this video has probably blocked their their solar plexus, which is the Manipur, right? Which is like your stomach area, right? Um, because of this one particular reason. Now, what happens is that when your solar plexus, right, which is basically the seat of your I ams, who are you? This is the chakra from where you talk about, your own self. You talk about power here, right? And when this chakra is blocked, you feel very powerless. This is also the chakra of control, right? What you have control over, what has control over you, all of those aspects. But for today, again, like I said, this chakra can be like we can go very deep into it. But today's particular message is saying that whoever has this block chakra is probably dealing with this issue. And what's that issue? So, those folks are actually involved in creating situations that are a lose-lose situation. So we all know about win-win situation, right? So the opposite of that is a lose-lose situation. So what happens is that this particular block for you, is creating a situation where you are not only sabotaging your own self, right? But you're also sabotaging the person who you feel is sabotaging you. You see? So let me give you an example my mentor shared with me recently. So she said that this one particular, parent and a child, oh, well, the child was old enough, right? He was working and all of that. And the mother was constantly creating a lot of stressful situations at home. There was a lot of back and forth fights, all of that between them, because the mother kept on accusing the son of never staying home, of never being around her, of never taking care of her. But the son was actually working, right? And he was working very hard, and for that work he had to travel a lot, or he had to mostly be out, right? So he was doing whatever he could in his capacity, but the mother was constantly complaining, right? So this was creating this acrimonious relationship between them. Now, what this did with the son one day was so angry, and he said that, it'll one day, I'll just be home, and then I'll see, and then you'll pray or you'll beg for me to leave, right? And I wouldn't be able to, and then we'll see, something like that, right? To that effect. And then what happened is that this son met with an accident and he was bedridden, right? And who was taking care of him? The mother, right? So then the mother is also suffering now, and the son is also suffering, right? So you see the lose-lose situation. So somewhere in your lives, right, you have a solar plexus block, right? And that block is creating a lose-lose situation in your life. Okay. So knowing this, being educated on this, because somewhere you're feeling powerless, right? You're not able to speak your truth. Who are you? Who are you when you are in the situation? You're not able to um, articulate that. You're not able to bring that power within you. And therefore, because of that, you're creating situations that is detrimental to you as well as the other person, isn't it? So when I was channeling this message, I thought of, letting you know, but then I thought that this message can be a little heavy. So we also need a solution, isn't it? How do we work on it? When we know that yes, we are creating such situation, what do we do? How do we get out of it? Number one is awareness, right? If you land on this video, you know that you're creating such situation. That's because of a block in your solar plexus, right? Now, let me give you a quick somatic exercise that I recently learned. And what this will do is this will help you clear out your solar plexus, right? Specifically, this one block that I'm talking about today, right? This lose lose creating these lose-lose situations, right? So what you need to do is, obviously, when you'll do it on your own, pause the video, take your time in doing all the analysis, right? However, let me tell you quickly what this exercise is. Step number one, all right? You close your eyes, right? And you think of this lose-lose situation. What is that situation that you're creating in your life? Okay. Where you are also losing and the person involved is also losing, right? In the end, nobody is winning, but the thing is, somewhere you make the other person feel guilty for what they have done to you. So they suffer, but unfortunately, you also suffer because looking at you, they also suffer. They suffer doubly, basically, right? Um, but we don't have to go through these stories, right? And these stories are coming from that blocked solar plexus. So how do we work on our solar plexus so that we can create a healthy situation, right? And heal the situation rather. So like I said, step one, close your eyes, okay? And scan your full body. And when I say scan your body, then it really means just moving your awareness from your head to your toe, okay? Slowly going, moving through your body, okay? There will be a part of your body that will feel, well, right now we're not doing full body analysis, so let's just focus on your solar plexus. So around your stomach area, right? Focus around your navel, okay? And look for any energy change, any change in color. Look for any dark spots, any dark energies, right? And wherever you feel, because if you have this block, you probably feel something off, right? Some color you'll feel. And you don't have to be too mechanical here. Like, you don't have to think, oh my God, is this true or not? Whatever comes to mind is fine, right? Or even if you can't visualize, just think of that block somewhere, right? Put your hand wherever intuitively your hand goes around your navel, that's where your block is. Okay, if you can't look at a color, right? And once this is done, once you've located it, take take a minute, put an alarm and do it. That's step one. Step two is you observe that spot wherever you put your hand on or wherever you spotted that color, dark color, you observe it and you observe it for 40 seconds for a minute again. Step two. And now what will happen is when you keep observing it, right? You're actually telling your nervous system, you're actually telling your body that it is safe to observe, it is safe to be, right? And it is safe to have that block in my body, right? Or that shadow part, or whatever it is, right? And what happens is that step three is when you keep observing, what will happen is that that darkness will start to dissipate, right? And instead of that darkness, you'll start to see light coming in, like white light, golden light, right? And now do step three is imagine that white light all around so that that block leaves your body and that light replaces that darkness, right? So this is how you will work on this block that you might have. And you can do this exercise as many times as you want. Like my mentor suggested doing this 10 times a day. So go for it, right? We are specifically talking about this one particular block in your solar today, but you can do this for anything and everything, right? This is a beautiful healing somatic exercise that all of you can avail of, all right? So that was the message for today. I will see you all tomorrow with another message. Signing off, Anisha Dutt from Zarya Healings.